Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. Happy Saturday. It's rainy in my neck of the woods. I'm going to have to build an ark. When I say rainy, I mean rainy. And yesterday too. Okay, so if you haven't, we have a coupon code 40% off Amber Aura, all her live and recorded readings. Go over there and get one. She specializes in love relationships. She's very good, but she also does past lives. Go over there, see who you were. Then come back and tell me who you were. That would be fun. We should get a thread going on that. And she's just a really good reader. I mean, I pick all the readers, so I like to get the feedback and see. And people are always like, how do you vet these readers? Well, I mean, I look for a lot of things. I don't expect to personally connect with every reader when they give me a reading, but I look for skill. I look for, a lot of things like integrity. That's important. And then once they do go up on my site, I check the readings they send out too. I have a new reader, White Tarot, and I will mention her because she's a perfect example. She had given a 10-minute reading to someone yesterday, and I went and I checked it, and the length of the video was 10 minutes, but in between she kept reshuffling to get different cards, and she would speed up the video, and that's integrity, and that's what I like, and that's what my readers consist of on the Tarot Bridge. There was a girl who sent me money to do a reading for her and gave me no contact information. Carrie Hernandez, I believe it is. If you're out there, please, boo, send me something. Carrier pigeon, something. And I can't message you back. You sent it on PayPal. It says you do not accept messages. And I'm just like, what do I do? If I don't hear from you in 24 hours, I will send you back the money, because I don't roll like that. But anyway, onward and upwards. We're talking about twin flames today. Does your person in separation have to be a twin flame? No, they could just be a soulmate or this wacky connection that you have, and you're like, I don't know why I'm so attracted or so attached and I can't let it go. That's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. It happens. We all go through it. We all go through it. So be easy on yourself. You're your own best friend. Remember that. So this reading is about what can you expect from your twin flame, but it's also like, what's the tea? Like, what's going on that you don't see? Okay, and let's see if it makes sense. So I believe for a lot of you out there that are in this kind of separation, whatever, I believe it could have started as a third party. All right. And I think this person might have gone through a divorce or is going through a divorce or is in some situation where financially they're really struggling. Okay. And I kind of feel like they don't feel they have anything to offer you, but yet they're trying to find their sea legs in life. And when I say sea legs in life, it's just that they're in a different world right now. I don't mean like really in a different world. And they don't feel balanced, okay? And they don't feel good about themselves. And if they don't feel good about themselves, they can't feel good with somebody else. And they've stayed away from you, which we kind of appreciate. We thank you because they're not looking to be in your life and use you as a Band-Aid. And you have to be mindful when someone does that. When someone's like, you know what, I'm going through a bad time, I gotta fix me. Because we have to appreciate when they do stay away, because they don't, I'm losing my train of thought here. It's what happens when you get old and you're only one cup of coffee in. They're not using you as a Band-Aid, and they know they don't have too much to offer you, and they're not really coming from that place of, oh, love will fix everything, because sometimes love doesn't fix everything. So that means they're somewhat of an adult, but you know what? We don't want to give them too much. So I feel like they're trying to come out of this bad financial place, because if you can see, they're holding on to their money, and when they put their money in front of their heart, that means that they've realized that having money, financial abundance is more important than having love, which is not true. We all know that. But they feel that that's what's bringing them comfort, pleasure. Now you have to look at them. What's their background? Maybe they grew up in a impoverished family. Maybe at one point they were very scared. They couldn't, they didn't have money for food, or we really have to look at the other person. That doesn't give them an excuse to treat us poorly. Remember that. We can't go making excuses for everybody. At some point, they have to really kind of just stand up and be an upfront person. So anyway, I feel like somebody definitely took advantage of them. It may have been a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. I'm just showing you what's there. And I still think they're trying to move on from either a divorce or a bad breakup. Not with you, with them. With someone else. So I think this is like a combo, twin flame, third party kind of thingy going on here. So I do feel, though, that they miss you. I do. I feel that there's sorrow in it, and they're wondering how can they come back. And I do feel this person, too, has a level of depression. Okay? Because usually the moon card shows that the person just has this fogginess to them. So they can't multitask, and they can't think about more things than one thing at a time. So right now their goal and their vision is money or career, whatever, kind of goes hand in hand. So I feel like that's what they're doing. They're feeling like, what? I have to get my head straight, and I have nothing to offer this person, and I really want to maybe come back. I do, because this is always, like a return thing, but I have to wait. But they're being pulled. So I don't know if there's like a social media, if you guys follow each other, whatever. They have mutual friends, you hear stories, but they're definitely being pulled towards you. So are they going to show up? I do think so. I do think there's going to be some sort of something there. I think that, are they with somebody else? There could be fleeting different things, but nothing where they're going to give their time or invest in another person, because they're just not mentally in the right place. If they are with someone, they're half out already, because they realize that they're not in the right place. And I always say, and a lot of it's from personal experience, when you're coming out of a long-term relationship, whether it's a marriage or just a relationship and stuff, you're really not in a good place, And I always say the worst thing you could do is go get another relationship, the Band-Aid. Because the only way you can actually heal and find out who you are and what you need and what's going to bring you happiness is to be by yourself. And half of my audience just went, oh, she said we have to be by ourselves. It's not that bad. It's tough at first. Trust me. Because when I started doing it, which I did, I had different social events to go to, and I didn't have a plus one, but you know what? After a while, it was like, well, what's the big deal, And then I really thought about it. It's culture. Culture predicts that a woman has to be escorted somewhere, and, this, that. And, and then I'm thinking, I have a lot of fun by myself. I'm social. I talk with people. So once you kind of get past that, remember, culture predicted it. It all started with that Adam and Eve stuff. So culture predicted it. Maybe the world would have been better if they just made an Eve or an Adam, let them stay by themselves for a while. Or maybe they did. I don't know. I gotta read that story again. I'm not a big Bible person. But anyway, so I think that they're doing you a service. So don't be angry at them. We'll be angry at them another time. But don't be angry at them, because they're really doing you a service by staying away for now. But I do think there is going to be a return for a lot of you. So put it in the comments if this reading made sense, or you're like, what the heck are you talking about? Today is Saturday. I am the Queen of Wands. Who the hell else would I be? Remember, coupon code AA Amber Aura, 40% live and recorded videos. Get over there. Don't make me tell you twice. I will link everything. All right, everybody. If you're in a rainy part of the world, stay dry. And everyone else, have a great day.